Okay, good evening, guys. We're going to continue our explanation of the types of essay, and for this lecture, we're going to explain it briefly what is meant by descriptive essay and how to structure it, and some examples, and with some topics. We'll start with the definition. What's a descriptive essay over here? A descriptive essay is an essay where you describe. So the word description, okay, is the key. If I'm referring to the verb, it's the key in this type of essays. And even description is a key in this type of description. You're going descriptive essay. You're going to describe a topic in detail. Okay, it could be an event. So the topic I'm going to describe could be an event, a person, or an idea. Your task is to bring in all the senses to describe it in order to paint as vivid a picture as possible. Once we describe, we're going just to give a portrait to our readers about the person we are describing, the event we are describing, the idea we are describing. Sometimes our description is imaginary. You remember that we said that we could write fancy stories, fiction stories, making use of some elements or parts of fiction, elements or features of fiction in writing our narrative essay. Over here I can make use of elements of fiction to write a descriptive essay. I can write a person. This person is real. My dad, okay, my mom, okay, one of my distinguished members of the family, my teacher, okay. All these people are possible to describe. And sometimes I can think about a stranger maybe passing by while I'm sitting in a cafe. I noticed that I was looking through the window and I could recognize maybe a strange looking person with a stick, sitting alone, but his not behavior, but his physical and facial expressions attracted my attention, so I could write a descriptive essay about that person. In terms of a story, there could be a story or characters in my description. Possible to do this, as I told you before. We could have a description in narrative essay, and we can have some elements of stories in our descriptive essay. So what about the descriptive essay structure? Again, we have the same thing, the same parts, the introduction, and in the introduction we have the thesis statement, then we have the main body, and the last part we have the conclusion part. In the introduction, which is the first part, you're going to introduce the topic you are going to describing. You are describing, whether a person, an event, a place, an idea, and the like. So the topic is there, just like the narrative essay, and give a quick overview of what it is. In a brief, give background information about that topic you're going to describe. The thesis statement, what is there in the thesis statement? This is where you'll outline your description of the topic. You'll go into more detail in the main body. Okay, in the thesis statement you're going to mention some outlines of the description, whether the facial expression of that strange person. Physical and psychological maybe. So I could mention this in the thesis statement. Then I'm going to write about each aspect in detail in a separate paragraph. Now here we have the main body, as I told you, parts of the description. Each part of the description, or each element or major point, as we called them, each major point is going to be given in a separate paragraph in some detail. About the aspects of the person I'm going, for instance, to describe. In the conclusion, you will draw all your points together. We can refer to the introduction using our style or our wording in a different way, and maybe you're going again to convey, it's for sure you're going to convey a message to your reader about the topic itself. Why did you describe that X person, for instance? What's the image, the message you're going to convey to your readers about that description. Okay. How to write descriptive essay. Here we have in general points. You have to gather information, you have to write a draft, you have to proofread and the like. Some descriptive essay examples. Describe what's like living in another country. You are going to describe an experience being in another country. This is the topic you're going to write your descriptive essay about. And here we can include in this thesis statement some good points about living in another country, or some negative points being there. Possible to do this in the descriptive essay about living in another country. Maybe you can write a descriptive essay about the idea of freedom. This is the topic we're going to choose, for example, for our essays. Again, I can describe the freedom, give some background information about the term freedom. I can make use of an idiom or a phrase or a quotation by someone to attract the attention of my reader about freedom. Then I'm going to give my claim about the freedom in the thesis statement, whether we should care, or should parents care about the term freedom as far as their kids are concerned. Or I can think about freedom in the community as a whole, talking about or describing freedom of people in a certain or a particular community and the like. It's up to you. Another topic is a description of a normal day at school. Okay, maybe you remember a normal day when you were in school or at college, maybe. Okay, so this is all for the topics about descriptive essays. Thank you very much.